I just really want to tell everybody out there how thankful I am for
Kevin Ford expressing his gratitude online after an unexpected outpouring of generous Americans. It all began last week when a video of him receiving a gift bag for his service went viral.
A movie ticket, thank you very much. And I also got a bag of Reese's.
The video has been viewed now more than 2 million times on social media. The 54-year-old has worked at the Las Vegas International Airport under HMS Host, a food service company for restaurants like Burger King and Cinnabon, for nearly 3 decades. Ford says in all those years, he has never missed a scheduled shift, not one.
This is very nice. From Starbucks, thank you guys.
In the video originally posted on Ford's Instagram account, he goes through each item, which includes a tumbler, candy, pens, and a movie ticket. Ford says in the video he is grateful for it all, but social media called for more. One Instagram user writing, after 27 years of working, that's all he got? Another person commenting, Kevin, you are a treasure and a special person. We reached out to HMS Host for a response, and the company said, quote, this recognition of Mr. Ford by another employee captures the essence of our culture of appreciation, caring, and inclusion, and reflects the best of our company, our people. Mr. Ford is a valued associate and member of an honored group of employees that have worked for us for many years.
Hey everyone, hope you've been doing well. This one video probably accounts for like every single video I've put on this channel. I just have a really long-winded way of saying the shortest things because I really don't like talking, and I just fill the air with just words till I get my point across. I don't even know what I'm going to title this video because I have 2 different titles. Maybe I'll just put both of them. Who cares? A lot of antinatalists, or at least like a decent amount of antinatalists, are also they're very anti-work, right? The anti-work movement, they're against it. I'm also against it, by the way. I am all for, you have to survive here. Do the abso-fucking-lute bare minimum. Please. Do the bare minimum. Don't go in there and be the best worker you can be. I'll probably link that video. There was a video I was watching about this guy who worked at Burger King. Was it? Yeah. In Australia, it's called Hungry Jack's, but it's owned by Burger King. So let me just say Burger King. He worked, it was in the US, he worked at that Burger King for 30 something years or something. Like every day, he did not miss a day of work for decades, basically. And you know what his reward was for all that service? They gave him a goodie bag and a letter of appreciation. You are such a good wage slave. We decided to treat you once every few decades with a goodie bag. Not a vacation, not giving him his entire 30 years worth of salary at once. No. Just a fucking Burger King cup, right? For never missing a day of work for decades. And the guy, you can say he's such a, I don't know, a corporate wage slave simp or whatever, but from what his coworkers were saying about him, he was a genuine person. Even the way he accepted the gift was very genuine. He wasn't pissed about it. He's one of those people who just receive very little and are very grateful for it, right? I'll try and link the video or the story. And, the internet obviously responded in the right way. You mean to tell me somebody can work at one place for all this time, earning less than $20 an hour, day in, day out, and the corporation rewards him with a fucking goodie bag? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Mind you, the salaries of CEOs worldwide have only increased an unbelievable amount over the past, like, ever, really. Like, they always increase. Is there a time where they decrease, you know? So why are you putting all this effort to be a cog in the machine, just to get a gold star for doing so? So many people are just driven by that concept of a gold star. It doesn't add any value to your life. In fact, it's like tripping you, spitting on your face, and then defecating on your face afterwards, and you're just supposed to clap and ask for more. That's what it was to me. That's what it looked like to me. There's no amount of corporate bootlickers that are ever going to convince me that working is somehow a virtue. Especially in the way that we mean work. Because people work to survive. They don't go to work because they like it. I'm not even talking about employment. Your body has to work so freaking hard every day to not shut down on itself. Do you know how many chemical processes happen in your body every day? Heck, even every second. There's millions of cells dying, millions of cells being created. Like, oh man, you can't even keep up with it. Your body's already working as soon as it's incarnated here. And you mean to tell me that it's somehow going to be a virtue for me to now sell my labor to the lowest bidder for as long as I possibly can? My body gives out on me and be rewarded with the dildo with the strap-on that they were fucking you with, right? That's basically what this is. So I can confidently say I am absolutely anti-work. I'm also advocate for the bare minimum, bare essentials. Do not go to work and be 10 minutes early. Go to work when they say you're supposed to be there. Don't go there 10 minutes early. If they tell you to be there 10 minutes early, then ask them what time they actually start. Because that's how they get free labor out of you, for nothing. And that's not overtime. You're not paying you for that as well. Maybe that was the work rant side of it, right? When it comes to quitting, there is power in quitting. There is, right? People want to you trash talk quitters, and you say quitters are lame, quitters do this, while they were looking for excuses. They call anti-natalist quitters all the time, right? Or they're just complaining, or they're lazy, or who hurt you, all that. Quitting is all looked down upon until it comes to drugs. Literally until it comes to drugs. If I say I quit smoking, if I say I quit heroin, if I say I quit this, oh wow, that's great, well done. No. If I say I quit my job because I hated being exploited, oh why, you just didn't work hard enough, it's not your, this is, and not even realizing that work itself is a fucking drug too. That incessant need to chase after, like, pieces of paper that could be deemed worthless in a very short amount of time if an economic downturn hits. I really do say there's power in quitting. Heck, I've had friends, even right now, in very, high-paying jobs. They're very high performers. And they literally just quit their jobs. Just straight out. They just quit because they realized nobody, especially at the top, almost nobody knows what they're doing. And that's the thing, most people don't even know what they're doing. They don't. They just like to enforce these garbage social, I don't even know what to call them. Social prompts, social customs. They like to enforce this because it's all they have. But most of them don't even know what they do. They don't have, literally, adults are children. Adults are the children. Children can't even make this like, you know, give children the legal rights that adults have, and children will make less bad decisions every single time compared to the adults right now. Really. The people are so good at pretending they know what they're doing, but they don't. Nobody at the top, like almost, and it doesn't have to take many people to carry out even a nefarious program, but nobody knows what they're actually doing, especially in like the corporate landscape. They're just paid to be there and to be a good talking head. That's about it. We're just surrounded by good talking heads. When it comes to actually putting your money where your mouth is, most people can't. And this is why I've seen the power in quitting, because when you quit, especially if you're putting in more effort than people and you don't even realize it, things begin to fall apart very quickly. I have a friend who quit his job, and weeks after he quit his job, he's still being called by like the secretary, by like 2 other people. And like he's not there anymore. He quit. What does that tell you? It's to the point where even if you do chase some sort of expertise, like you go to university and then, I don't know, you get a master's or whatever, it's basically just making you more and more disillusioned the higher the qualification you get. Because nobody's trying to pay you what you're actually worth here. And that's how it works. Nobody's actually going to pay you what you're worth. Almost never. Almost never. But even beyond that, I have, especially over the past few weeks, I just told myself I quit. All the things that I was pressing up myself about daily, I just quit. Because I'm at a stage in my life where I've literally accepted who I am, and what I do for a very long time. And that is what most people haven't even begun that journey, because it's difficult. It can be difficult, terrifying, re-traumatizing, and I understand why some people wouldn't even do it, but I personally just don't have that luxury. And a lot of people on this side of YouTube seem to be in the same frame of mind, especially with the things they talk about. But even in that, I still get caught up in this web of deceitfulness and deception and just treachery that we have to live in. But I just said, how about no? Literally, how about no? I quit. I quit. And it's been such a trip seeing how things have just begun falling into place for me. Things that I have been pushing on the back burner, or just, not even thinking that they were attainable, are just falling into place. I know this sounds like some sort of manifestation garbage, and maybe it is. But it also reminds me of a time when one of my friends said, when I try and put effort into things, I always find obstacles. When I say I don't give a fuck, everything works out. And you can give a fuck as much as you want, but the thing is, and this is why I personally just don't even take myself very seriously. I find it hilarious when other people take me seriously, because I don't take myself. You're the only one taking me seriously in this equation. I find it absolutely hilarious. And it's such a demonstrable show of weakness when somebody does that as well. Because they like shove their head up their rectums all the time, just to get the most original sniff they possibly can, you know? So literally, just quit and live. Just live, you know? Just live. Because what else are you really chasing in this reality? What else can you conceivably chase in this reality except exist and live and just learn to navigate what it is you're experiencing, you know? Regardless of all the baggage, regardless of having to make money, and I know, you know, this is the driving factors for a lot of people. It's a driving factor for me too, like I've said. Like I'm constantly just thinking about, okay, if I do this, if I invest my time there, am I going to get the financial result that I want? Or like, is this worth my time? Is this, you know, like, and it's things that I hate doing. I hate money. I hate money. I hate having to use it. I hate having to think about it. But I still have to think about it. Even with that though, fucking Bella decided to cannibalize my hand for the 10th time today, sorry. Even with that, I still have not felt this free in a long time. This just doing the things that I want. Literally, that's what I've been saying. I've just been doing the things that I want to do. I've just been doing the things that give me that fulfillment. You can say make me happy, right? But doing the things that I genuinely have a passion for. Things that I know are worth my time. They're worth my energy because they're things I love doing. Simple as that, you know? I don't give a fuck who has anything to say about it. I know what I'm doing is for me. It's not on behalf of anyone else. They're not hurting anyone else, right? Nobody would even know if I'm doing the things I'm doing or not. So it's like, it's really inconsequential to anyone else, but it's things to me that mean the world to me. And that's how I've been looking at life the past few weeks, or just been navigating, and I literally feel like so many imaginary burdens just vanished. Just like that. And it's not like, you know, the previous problems don't exist. In fact, I'm even I'm currently applying for a master's. So that's gonna be a whole nother trip on its own. I'm still gonna be making content. Oh God, I'm definitely gonna be making content while doing that for sure. So just live. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do, knowing that it is inconsequential to other people, knowing that this isn't going to affect or hurt other people, but it's going to affect you in a very positive manner. Do it. Literally. If you like skateboarding, go fucking skateboarding. If you like playing chess, go play chess. If you like, I don't know, drinking till you fucking pass out and then pass out in the neighbor's lawn, do it. I mean, okay, probably don't do that. That might be disturbing the peace or something. But, you know, do things that you have positively wanted to do, that you've always had the best excuses to not do. Because you have nothing to lose. You have nothing here. I have nothing here. The only thing we can say we have are our own bodies, but even then we have to literally prostitute ourselves just to survive here. Right? I don't know whether it's worse to be an actual sex worker dealing with it. Okay, it is. I would say it's dramatically worse, actually. Yes, it is. But at the same time, pretending like there's this wall between sex work and like actual work is just hilarious to me. Like, we're all just bitches of the government. Every single soul on this planet either the government or the church. We are all just their bitches, right? That's why you have nothing to lose. So, if there's anything you can ever take from watching my content or listening to whatever, interacting with it, living isn't a crime. You exist, and really, that is enough. Living isn't a crime. You might say life is a crime, you know. You might say life is a negative experience overall and everything. Living is not a crime. It's not. So, don't let the false ideas of this reality push out what you know yourself to be truly good for you. Be selfish once in a while. Throw those burdens down. Because those burdens are probably somebody else's responsibility to begin with, right? And live.